feel the sheer weight of this thing. It's like a dense, edible brick. As I'm slicing in, you can actually feel the structural integrity of that flour tortilla. Check out this distribution. Every glistening grain of rice has that fluffy al dente bite, melting into those jammy, velvety black beans and succulent charred steak. Just look at the vibrant, chaotic beauty of this bowl. It is overflowing. The first thing you notice is that massive, velvety mountain of sour cream right in the center. It's so thick and luscious. It's practically a sauce on its own. You can see the glisten on those fajita veggies. They look perfectly charred and supple. Then you've got the pops of color from the corn salsa, which adds that starchy, sweet snap to every bite. Underneath all that, the meat is just peeking through, looking succulent and deeply seasoned. Everything is so densely packed and heavy. The creamy dairy marries perfectly with that zesty, acidic salsa. Each individually slick, lime-infused grain provides a firm, toothsome bite. It anchors the dense, earthy richness of those buttery black beans. They're cooked until they're buttery and jammy, basically creating this savory, starchy base for everything else to sit on. Then you hit these fajita veggies. They aren't just sautéed, they've got those blistered, blackened edges that provide a deep, smoky sweetness. The peppers are still snappy and structural, giving you a sharp vegetal crunch that cuts right through the heavy, luscious dairy on top. You're getting that tender, melt-in-your-mouth softness from the legumes, and then a burst of acidity from the lime. It's a dense, complex landscape of flavor before you even get to the meat. Check out the battle station. You've got the stacks of these sturdy, fiber-pressed bowls and the crinkly, reflective foil lids just waiting to be loaded. Look at that generous scoop of fluffy cilantro-flecked rice landing on the toasty tortilla. Every grain is individually glistening with lime, creating a fragrant, citrus-forward base for this beast of a burrito. A heavy, satisfying ladle of those plump, glossy beans lands right on top. They're dripping in their own rich, savory liquor, creating a creamy, earthy foundation that's absolutely glistening. A massive, protein-packed heap of steak hits the pile, showing off those deeply charred, caramelized edges. Right next to it, the barbacoa is succulent and shredded, practically glistening in its own smoky, fatty juices. Those blistered fajita veggies go on next, adding a smoky, charred sweetness and a firm vegetal snap. Then comes the vibrant, zesty salsa, its bright acidity and smoldering chili notes already starting to seep into the succulent meat. A vibrant heap of roasted corn brings a sweet, starchy snap to contrast that savory meat. These fire-roasted kernels are absolutely bursting with juice, adding a bright, summery crunch to every layer. Next comes a heavy, velvety dollop of sour cream. Its cool, luscious thickness acting as a creamy anchor for all that heat. A snowy mountain of shredded, salty cheese falls over the top, already starting to soften and cling to the hot meat. Then comes the vibrant, water-packed crunch of that crisp, shredded romaine, adding a refreshing, cooling layer to this massive, flavor-stacked build. Ask for extra crispy fajita veggies to get those charred, smoky bits that provide a bitter, savory crunch against the velvety sour cream. Request a double wrap on the tortilla to create a sturdy, chewy barrier that prevents those succulent, fatty juices from making the exterior soggy. Time for the ultimate cross-section. Just feel the massive, dense heft of this protein-packed brick. It's a succulent, smoky masterpiece, and I'll see you on the next big bite.